New Rangers manager Philippe Clement held his first news conference earlier today and was joined by Rangers Chief Executive James Bisgrove. We can go live to Ibrox and to Mark Benstead, who was there for us. What did we learn from this first news conference, do you think, Mark?
Afternoon, Hayley. Yeah, these first media conferences are always fascinating to be at, to try and get an idea of what the new man is like. I thought he carried himself well. He spoke with clarity throughout, and he has a steely look in his eyes when he listens to questions put to him. So the body language was pretty good. In terms of what he had to say, he said overall, ultimately, he wants to win everything that the club enter, but he knows it will take a bit of time to get to that point. But he was really forceful in his opinion that success would come eventually, and he was keen to stress the potential of the football club. And I think it was interesting that he explained he not only spoke to the board here, but also spoke to the club's investors as well. He gave us an insight into the type of players he wants as part of his group. He was asked about the fact that some of this group are struggling for confidence at the moment. And he says he wants players who are not afraid to make mistakes. He says mistakes are part of football. They happen on the pitch. It's about how you react to making those mistakes. But there was one line that really stood out and really sort of crystallised his approach to football when he explained exactly what he wants his squad to look like.
For me, there are four very important pillars in the way I want to see a team. I want to create here in the club the best technical team, the best tactical team, the best physical team, the best mental team of the league. That's what I want to create next couple of months. That's my ambition. I know if you do that, then results follow. But it's...
Now, the Rangers CEO, James Bisgrove, he was also there today, spoke at length and keen to stress the importance of getting this appointment absolutely right, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. And there was a lot of interesting stuff from James through the course of the media conference. He was asked first and foremost about what they learnt from the appointment of Michael Beale last time, what hadn't quite worked, and what they were looking for this time round. And he sort of stressed they wanted someone with experience, with a track record in the game, and that's what they think they've got in Philippe Clement. Beyond that, he also said that if the manager came in January and said upon reviewing the squad he felt they needed reinforcements, he thought the board and the investors would be receptive to that idea, which will be good news for the new manager as well. But the big thing to put to him was about the need for some stability around the club. The last two Rangers managers, the last incumbent Michael Beale here for less than a year, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst just over a year, there's been too much change. And it was put to Bisgrove about the need for some stability. And he says that the board know that is the pathway to bringing silverware back to this club once again.
Really important. It goes back to my point around stability and continuity. This club doesn't have a track record of changing managers frequently in its 151 years of history. We've had 19 permanent managers. So the success that we've had as a football club has been built on that stability. And that's absolutely why Philippe is here and why he's chosen Rangers and the common ground that we've found that we've had in the conversations. We believe that there's a lot to play for this season. We're in all four competitions. There's 30 games to play in the league, the semi-finals of the League Cup, the Scottish Cup's another competition we've had great heritage with. We won it 34 times in European football. So we believe there will be short, medium and long-term objectives, and we hope very much success with Philippe as our manager.
So the new manager is in place. His first game takes place here this Saturday when Rangers host Hibernian.